For a lot of businesses, Betty, this is about a path to profits. They are looking to be able to hire more of the specialized workers that they need for their individual businesses. That's why so many of them have been lobbying for immigration reform and are backing this compromise at this point. Let me walk you through some of the key components as we know it right now within this bill affecting the business community. This is according to some of the folks familiar with the negotiations. Thanks to the compromise crafted between the AFL-CIO and the Chamber of Commerce, 20,000 additional low-skilled guest workers will be eligible for those H-2B visas, and then it will rise from there. The cap will ultimately be $200,000 a year. It will be determined by a mix of economic factors in deciding those later numbers. There will be a separate visa for agricultural workers. It'll be capped at $337,000 within a 3-year period, and the number of high-skilled foreigners eligible to enter the country on the H-1B visa will roughly double to 120,000. That number's been moving around some. That's a big win for Silicon Valley. But here is part of the stick. According to Senator Marco Rubio, the bill will require a national E-Verify system for businesses to verify all employees are legal.
Employers are going to now have available to them a legal workforce. There will be no incentive for them, and in fact, strong disincentives for them to ignore E-Verify and hire someone who's undocumented. And you won't be able to find work in the U.S. if you are not legally here.
Now, E-Verify is only being used in a handful of states right now, and it's a voluntary program. Expanding it will not be cheap, and business can expect to pay part of that bill. Federal contractors will have to comply first, then bigger businesses, ultimately small businesses will have to comply as well. Betty, anyone hiring undocumented immigrants can expect stiffer punishments in the future as well as part of this legislation, part of this compromise. So that's part of the components here affecting the business community, why so many businesses are lobbying.
So, Peter, when will we see a final bill?
Well, Senator Schumer said over the weekend that he expected it to be unveiled on Tuesday. Senator Rubio wasn't quite as committed to that. But, Betty, you can expect to see it this week. There's a hearing on Wednesday in the Judiciary Committee that really will be the launching point for this legislation.